When Desmond started to do the work of Amendment 4 on the journey to restore voting rights for 1.4 million returning citizens, Desmond definitely had the opportunity to get his rights restored before other folks, before the amendment even passed. And he told me one day, like, no, I'm gonna make sure that I do this. When I do this, that I'm gonna do it when everybody could cross the finish line together. He said it wasn't just about him, it was about the people. So I think that speaks to why he's so special, because he's always thinking about others before him.
When people want to know who Desmond Meade is, I always tell them about that person back in 2005 who stood in front of railroad tracks waiting on a train to come so I could jump in front of it. At that time I was homeless, I was addicted to drugs, right, unemployed, and recently released from prison. But the train didn't come that day, and I ended up crossing those tracks, and I checked myself into drug treatment, and from there I moved into a homeless shelter, and while there I enrolled in school and eventually got a law degree. The Desmond Meade that I want people to know is the Desmond Meade that was able to overcome obstacles, the Desmond Meade that is able to be an inspiration to so many people that's out there.
There was a time where Desmond was chasing people to talk to him about this issue. A lot of doors got closed in his face. He never gave up. He continued on the path that he knew. And that is inspiring, because a lot of people gave up. I probably would have given up, but Desmond didn't. And so everything that has come his way that's positive, he totally deserves it. I mean, him not giving up has impacted a lot of people's lives.
Amendment 4 allowed over 1.4 million people the opportunity to have their right to vote back. We're sending not only a message to the state of Florida, but we're sending a message across this country. We're sending a message to the White House, to those who might aspire to go to the White House.
That's right.
That they have to stop in Florida and have a conversation with returning citizens.
That's right.
This wasn't easy. He made a lot of sacrifices, missing date nights with his wife, sacrifices missing football games with his children. It was hard pulling him away from the campaign to take a vacation, to take care of his health, because he felt like if he didn't continue on, no one would do it. And I think, trying not to get emotional thinking about it, there was a time that Desmond would speak like he didn't think that he would make it to see the manifestation of Amendment 4. And he would lean over to me and say, if anything happens to me, Sheena, make sure that you continue to do what I started. And so this was something that Desmond was committed to even die by. And I think people don't know that.
The biggest takeaway from my journey is that love can in fact win the day, that love can conquer all. When we won Amendment 4, we had over 5.1 million people voted for it. Those votes were not based on hate, and they weren't based on fear. They were votes that was based on love, forgiveness, redemption. And for a moment, the state, this country, the world actually got to see love win the day. I'd like to thank former Governor and Senator Bob Graham and the Bob Graham Center for selecting me for this prestigious honor. We've come a mighty long way. We've had amazing victory with Amendment 4, but the work does not stop here. There is so much work to do, and I hope that each and every one of you out here tonight will join us in this fight.